Warm greetings, dear one, and welcome to another Pick a Card reading. This reading is going to be special because I was guided to do this reading. I was guided by the animal spirit of dog, and I'd been wanting to do this reading. There'll be two parts of this reading. For today, we are going to talk about messages from the dog spirit in general, like there could be guidance about your material life, spiritual life, other aspects of your life, life situations, relationships, anything. And those who are dog owners, those who have a dog in their family, for you specifically, there'll be some messages from your dog to you or any of your family member, maybe to you, your spouse, your children, or any other family member. So there'll be specific messages for dog owners as well as for others who don't own a dog, but still these messages are relevant for you. So there are four piles to choose from. I'm going to set up my cam after introducing you to the piles. And this reading is going to be really interesting. I'm very excited to do this kind of reading because it's for the very first time that I'm deviating from my usual way of doing readings, and this is a very new topic. And I would like to tell you that I also uh, do spirit animal readings. So if you are an animal lover or you connect to the spirit of animals or to nature, this kind of a reading is very beneficial. Animal readings, animal spirit readings are very, very beneficial because they are connected to nature, they're connected to the natural essence of Gaia, natural essence of Earth. So animal spirits are very close connected to nature. So they can really bring a balance in us when we feel uprooted, when we feel we are not balanced or we are not grounded. So if you want animal spirit reading, then please you can book it. And I get very happy when I get to do those, when I get to connect to animal spirits. It feels very special. The energy of the earth, the groundedness, the playfulness, and the different vibes and feelings of different animal spirits. It's amazing. And it's kind of like a meditative, mystical kind of experience, but playful. Anyway, so let's focus on the dog spirit messages. So let me introduce you to the piles. So there'll be four piles for you to choose from. So the first one, the first pile, this is number one. Lapis Lazuli is the crystal on top of it. Pile number two, I think this is called spotted something. I don't remember the name. Or is the name of this gemstone something Dalmation? You know, it's connected to a dog. I felt like using it. Anyway, so this is pile two, the spotted stone. Pile number three, Rhodochrosite. Pile number four, Angelite. Pause the video if you need some more time. If you have a dog, you can close your eyes and focus on an image of your dog. Or if you have a dog in your family, like one of your family members has a dog, maybe this message is coming from them. Or if you ever owned a dog before and they are no more with you, peace be upon them, then this could be a message from them. Though I'll be doing a separate reading for those who have lost their dogs. I'm feeling guided to do it. It'll be the second part of the reading. But for today, let's get these messages from the animal spirit of dog. All right, spirit animal dog, I'm sorry. So I'll just fix up my cam. Please be patient with me. Right? I'll start with pile number one. So Yeah, I'm taking up a little bit time setting up the cam. Please be patient. Yeah, guys, you can see all dark. You can even meditate on the dark screen. All right, here I come. I'm not very good with technology. I'm just good with my work that I do. All right. I have installed a new idol of Sai Baba. He is an Indian saint, ascended master, and I received a dream from him. I'm going to talk about it sometime later in another video. Recently, 2 days ago, 2 or 3 nights ago, it was astral soul travel for me. He was sitting right in front of me. It was very special. Anyway, we'll get to that later. First, let us concentrate on today's reading. There is, guys, a common message for all of you from the dog spirit, which is the Page of Wands. I feel an upsurge of energy. I feel excitement. I feel playfulness. Like your dog does. If you have a dog, they jump up and they want to play with you. Especially if you have a husky. I'm a husky mom. I own a Siberian husky. He's my baby, and I love him to the core. And he brings this energy of excitement and playfulness. I'm feeling that kind of energy. Uh, And I'm also getting the message, do your own thing, play your own music, and I'll be right beside you. So the spirit of dog is very loyal, very, very loving, and they know what unconditional love means. So the spirit of dog is telling you that if you feel like connecting to me, you can talk in your own language, you can talk whichever way you want to talk, with words, without words, with feelings, or intuitively, whatever you're guided to do. I'll be right beside you to guide you, to help you. If you need a touch of love, I'll be there. This is the message, common message from the spirit animal of dog. Okay, so we're going to start with pile number one. Warm greetings and welcome, pile number one, or Lapis Lazuli people. All right, so let's do this. So I am using a very special deck which is dedicated to dogs. And this deck is divided into major and minor arcana, but the cards are few. The cards are, I think there are 16 to 18 cards or 13 cards, I'm not sure. It's a very, like, it's a card with less number of, it's a deck with less number of cards. And the arcanas are called barcana. So major barcana and minor barcana. I will be reading only this dog card, which is from this dog oracle card deck from the guidebook, because I have not used these cards before and they are totally connected to the canine consciousness. So the cards are different, okay? So I'll keep this aside. Now let's see what other cards the dog spirit has given you. If you're a dog owner and if I get any specific messages, I'm going to share it with you. Okay. So the first card is Silver, Goddess Insight. The feminine grace, love, and protectiveness is something that we deeply connect to. The canines are not immune to the love that a mother gives, the love that the divine feminine gives. And today we are asking you to connect to the goddess, to get deeper insight, information, and wisdom. You can connect to the triple aspects of the goddess, maiden, mother, and crone, or any goddess that you feel drawn to from any pantheon. But if you work with the divine feminine consciousness right now, it'll be very beneficial for you. Some of you have female dogs. Some of you, few of you have female dogs. And if you have one, she has a message for you. I'm here to heal and protect you, to make you feel loved. Whenever you feel that you cannot talk to anybody else, you can just sit beside me and talk in your mind, or maybe talk out loud to me. I would not understand your language, but I would read you energetically. And you can just hug me and touch my body, and I'll be and draw out the energy of love from me so that you feel better. I'll take in the energy that is stale from you and filling you up with loving energy. This is my promise to you. I see a beagle. I'm also able to see a cat for some reason. A cat and a dog. Somebody owns both. I see a white dog. This is definitely a dog spirit. And they have they have ears that go down. They don't have pointy ears, standing ears. They have ears that go down, big ears. And I don't know the breed of this dog. I have no idea. There are so many dog breeds around the world, but it's a completely pure white dog, medium in size, standing near a sofa. They have passed over, but they're still around you. But or this is spirit of a dog who was inhabiting the place before you shifted in this house. They are benevolent. They have a very loving, healing, pure energy. Or this is your dog spirit animal. It could be anything, really. But I do see a dog spirit very, very clearly in my vision. They are here to help, heal, and guide you. If you want to seek their guidance, you can. And I'm also getting the message that they're very old. They have been there since many years. The spirit of this dog in this place. All right. Specific messages. Yeah, see, white angel wing kind of thing. Yeah, this is a dog spirit, specifically a dog spirit. This is a very, very specific messages for some people. You're ready for a change of scenery, explore. Okay, so there are a couple of messages that I'm getting from this card. One is go beyond your limitations. It is not a literal change of scenery, but if you have been sitting in your room, busy on your phone, on your laptop, on the TV, or anything, get out, go out, smell the nature, soak in the natural vibes, take a walk in the park or garden, go for a hike, whatever suits you, but go and connect with nature in some way or form. You need to. Some people have unhealthy lifestyles. They spend maximum time either in office or they remain busy in their mobile phones, laptop, computer, electronics. You're surrounded by electronics. This dog spirit is asking you not to do that. They can see that it's very, very, very bad for your health, especially for your mental health. They want to help you. Another message is for some of you who needs to take a break and maybe go on a holiday, maybe not very far but nearby somewhere where there is nature, there are water bodies, hills. I can see those things. And if you're a dog owner, then this is a very specific message from your dog to take them out on a hike or maybe take them out into the nature somewhere. They would really like to go for a walk with you and soak in the nature. So there are three, four messages Take the one that resonates with you, leave the rest. I'm I am telling you, I can feel so many dark spirits connecting to me right now. Some of them are alive, some of them are have passed over. And the energy is lovely, let me tell you. Okay, another message. Take control of the situation. We know you can do this. All right. Somebody needs to take control of their life, or maybe a particular aspect of their life, which is seemingly going out of hand. It is still not out. It has still not gone out of your hand. You still have a chance. So they're asking you to be assertive, to be confident, to be decisive, and take control of the situation, whatever it is that you're facing. Okay? Before it's too late. This is another specific messages for some of you. Specific message for some of you. Okay, the first thing that I see is uh, chained and burning out. This is about your relationship, chained and burning out. Uh, I need to check out because I don't use this deck. This is the Illuminated Tarot. It's a very exciting tarot. I like the artwork on it, but I don't really read it too much. This is the, yeah, I was thinking about it. This is the Eight of Cups. Okay. All right, just a second. No, this is not the Eight of. Okay, just a second. Just a second, guys. This is a little bit confusing. Okay, so this card represents both. When I looked at it, I felt like this is Eight of Cups. This card represents the moon as well as the Eight of Cups. So one card serves the purpose of two cards, basically in this. But this one I do feel is Five of Wands. This is Eight of Cups. See, eight cups and the moon. There is emotional distance and miscommunication and misunderstanding between you and your spouse or lover, companion, uh, that special person in your life. And there's a kind of burnout happening because this relationship is almost on the verge of ending, it seems, for some of you, not all of you. Or recently, you have gone through a heartbreak, or if it's not heartbreak, then it's simply you have invested too much in the relationship, or both of you have invested too much in the relationship, but it did not pay off. You were just not able to connect for whatever reason. And this is a very specific relationship based message that there are two things possible. Let your true emotions be known to each other. That is, if you still want to work on this relationship. But if you feel that it's actually completely over and you're burnt out and you don't see any hope or any reason to stick around, then you need to be vocal about it. You need to talk about it. Because you are suffering and the other person is suffering, but they're not going to talk about it anytime soon. Or maybe you're not able to talk about it. And if this is how things go, then the situation will be out of hands. And emotionally, you'll be broken like anything. So you need to give it a go. This could also be between the senior at work or the boss at work and you being the one serving under the boss. So there is miscommunication, misguidance, or something like that, and or some verbal altercation, and you're disappointed about it, or they have been disappointed about something, something like that. Purpose, humility. Okay, okay. No matter what relationship you are thinking about, or what relationship this is, whether it's with your lover, spouse, significant other, or your boss, or your colleague, what is the purpose that this relationship is? What is the purpose of this relationship? What is the purpose on which this relationship is based on? Approach this situation lovingly from a standpoint of love. Now, love is not always romantic. It is sometimes compassionate, sometimes gentle and understanding. So, if you do that, the problem will be solved easier. So, what is the purpose that the relationship is solving? Is it solving any purpose? Or it is something that you can diplomatically handle and do away with? Show humility. Even if you feel that no, you're humble enough and you're quite down to earth, even then, this situation calls for you to be humble, to understand by being humble. And when it comes to demonstrating love, demonstrate that love for the person concerned, the concerned person, as well as you yourself. If you see that the person is not ready and they are being rude or maybe mean with you in that particular situation, just give it time. Maybe you can talk later, or maybe tell them to come and talk to you whenever they feel ready, and let it happen. But be humble throughout. Because, see, this message says it, because this is about different views and different opinions. Okay? You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. Right? I also sense that for some of you, your spouse or your close friend or somebody you love is not able to understand the path that you have undertaken. Maybe you work with certain spirits and they are not able to understand how and why you do that. Now let's see the dog spirit message for you today, the magician. Nostradamus. Honor the magician in you. Do not keep him or her captivated. You have the whole world open to you, the whole field open to you. Accept your supremacy. Now, by supremacy, I'm not asserting that you think of yourself as the supreme. No, there is always scope for learning. Yeah, you're not the supreme. You're divine, but you're not the supreme. So know that magic runs in you. Magic comes from you. It doesn't come from somewhere outside. You are magical. You are the magician. Because for pile number one, it is about change, changing the situation, changing the energy. See, I talked about dog with ears like this. I talked about dogs with ears like this, which looks more like hair than ears. I saw a white dog looking like this, completely white. Amazing that I got this card. So, pile number one, this was your reading. I wish you all the very best to handle your situation perfectly well. Take good care of yourself. Moving on to pile number two. Pile number two, people, welcome to the reading. Dalmatian stone, that is what I'm going to call it. Let's see. So, this is the dog spirit card, which I'm going to read later. This is from the dog oracle, the dog tarot. So let's see what the dog spirit has to say about you or your life, whatever. Solar plexus chakra, flexibility, adaptability, personal power. I really connect to the word personal power here. Let's see what else. Talk to us, we are still listening. All right, all right, all right. The dog spirit wants to help you. So you can work with the spirit of dog, and they're willing to listen because that's how dogs are. They're always willing to love you, to listen to you, to care about you, to heal you. They want to be of use whichever way they can. And you've got the King of Swords. Okay, this is about personal power. The dog spirit is telling you that the power lies with you no matter what your life is offering you right now, whatever the energy around you, whatever is happening around you and in your life. The power ultimately lies with you. I'm also seeing that you need to cut cords with something. I'm specifically seeing that some of you need to cut cords with a certain spirit, maybe an unwanted spirit, unwanted entity, or maybe an entity meddling with your life or interfering too much, intervening too much. You need to just cut cords and stop it and draw the boundaries. And the dog spirit wants to help you, okay? They're listening and they know how to help you in this situation. So you can connect to the dog spirit and assert yourself, okay? Take decisions for yourself, assert yourself, and know your power. For example, if you are somebody who is sensitive and gentle, compassionate, it doesn't make you weak. I know how the world works. The world makes you feel if you're sensitive, if you're empathetic, if you're compassionate, they think that you're weak. But that is not a weakness, that is a great strength to have in a world which depends on cutthroat competition and pulling others to get where they want to get. So if that is your strong point, then you're really strong. The dog spirit is asking you to think about what you're good at, what are your strengths, to focus on that. What makes you feel confident? Grow that confidence. Expression. You're ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. All right. Be loving towards yourself and show some love to yourself and to the situation. And it's the energy right now present is you can meditate on your solar plexus chakra. The energy of manifestation is there, and you can use the solar plexus energy to manifest things in your life. So, meditate on your solar plexus chakra, activate it so that you can assert your power and you can use your power to the best and get things done in your life. But whatever you do, your thoughts and your actions should be based on love. Now, the dog spirit message, the wanderer. Your mind is wandering, you are not able to decide and take a firm stand on something. Maybe you have to decide between two, three jobs or partners or relocation. I see some of you relocating. Okay, you're not able to decide. Choose to stay in a place which feels positive to you and it gives you a scope to be around nature. It'll be beneficial to you. If your mind wanders too much and you get into flights of fantasy, focusing on your solar plexus chakra is going to help you calm down. Strengthen your root and solar plexus chakra. That is a message from the dog spirit. So that was it for you, pal number two. I'm sending you blessings and all the very best. Take good care of yourself. Thank you. Moving on to pal number three, Rhodochrosite people. Let's see what dog spirit has to say to you. This is the dog spirit card. I'm going to read it later. Let's see the cards. Gardening. This is a card of manifestation, planting, and reaping. Specific message for you. You are a star. Step into the spotlight where you belong. You're all light, all love. Four of Cups. You're negating something. You're negating some thoughts that are bubbling or negating something coming to you. Trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice. You're intuitive, okay? And have faith in your intuition. Yes, I told you before reading this. Evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. Okay. Focusing and working on strengthening your heart chakra is going to help you because I sense little bit of clearing away to be done when it comes to your heart chakra. You're not able to connect to loving vibes. Even if you are, they're quite limited. You're limited by something, or you're limiting yourself. The time and the energy right now is of optimism, is of growth, is of creation, is of being a star. And you're already a star. I mean, look at yourself, dress up in the best way possible, come out of your closet, and be the shining light that you are for others to follow, for others to feel inspired. Some of you are working on something, on yourself, on a project, some portion of your life. They're giving you a thumbs up, your spirit allies as well as the dog spirit. And they're saying that depending on the situation you're in right now, it is either a time of manifesting or planting something or reaping. So if you're thinking about starting something, initiating something, this is the time to plant, which means learn and grow, gather more knowledge, more wisdom, more information if you're learning something. If you're trying to manifest, then the energy of manifestation is going to work in your favor. If you've already worked, then this is the time of harvest. This is the time of reaping what you have sown. But whatever the case may be, you're in the spotlight for sure. People will notice you right now. So if you're thinking of doing something or making your voice heard, then this is the time. Don't shy away from anything at all. Go ahead with full confidence if you wanted to hear that. Or maybe you want to start something new, do it right now. Don't think too much about it. You are not really listening to spirit or your spirit allies or your helpers. They are giving you something. They are giving you the gift of love, blessings, abundance, but you're wary of it. You're not really accepting it. Trust your inner voice. Trust your intuition right now. It is going to help you a great deal. The dog message, the sun. The sun is shining on you, buddies. Some of you have actually owned this dog. Some of you have boxers or any dog from the bulldog family, even pit bulls for that matter. Any bull family dog, you own it, or someone from your family owns it. I'm thinking about Greece, Egypt, Damascus. I don't know why these names are coming to me, or any other desert like place. You have the power to flower even in desert or even in scorching heat. You're a light-headed person. Many of you connect to the water element or are a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're magnificent. Don't hide your magnificence from anyone. Let the light shine on others as well and inspire them. That's the message from the dog spirit. All the best and believe in yourself. The last pile I'm reading out for you, Angelite people. Angelite. Messages for you. I'll read the dog spirit cards later. First, let's see what's the main message. Fairies. You have a connection to fairies, food, Nettle, boundaries, caution, caution. Okay, a very specific message I'm getting. Some of you have a special connection to the Fey world. You can work or consider working with the fairies or elementals. Some of you who have dogs, focus on a healthy diet for your dog. They're not getting enough nourishment or they're in a need for nourishment. Another message for dog owners, be a little bit cautious about what your dog is doing while they're in the yard, backyard or garden. Keep an eye and exercise healthy boundaries between you and your dog. Train them. This is a time of training. This is what the dog spirit is telling me. And for some of you, your dog spirit or the dog spirit in general is asking you to choose natural food over processed food. So include more fruits and vegetables, especially fruits for some reason. Some of you need to have avocado and green veggies. I'm getting that specific message. For some of you, there is an elemental or a fey or elf spirit around you. Good or bad, that remains to be seen. You can learn fey magic. Some of you, not all of you. It'll help you. Or it is about your path. 10 of Wands. Don't try to take on too much responsibilities right now. This is not the right time for responsibilities. It is a time to play, to unwind. Have you laughed today? Like I was just talking about playfulness. Have you laughed today? Find your joy, lift your soul. So many froggies. We understand that sometimes you may feel alone, but we are always here. This is a specific message from your spirit allies as well as from the dog spirit. The dog spirit is listening to you. If you feel like connecting to the dog spirit, you can. And you can trust them, you can talk to them, and they'll give you messages and insights to help you heal. Right now is a time for you to relax, take a break, go there, do things that you like. Maybe go for shopping, maybe go for sunbathing, maybe go to a beach, resort, hills, nature, I don't know, whatever works for you. Yes, definitely. Self love is what you should focus on right now. You are somebody who focuses on others, your family, your friends, your relations. Yeah, get on the couch if you have a dog. Get on the couch with your dog. Enjoy drinks, enjoy savories, enjoy good food. Some of you have this flower going in your garden. I have this flower growing in my garden. The couch, the shelter, three of bones. All right. For some of you, I'm literally getting the message you're breaking your bones unnecessarily, or you're using your cerebral bones too much. Okay, that's a very specific message. If you have a dog, consider playing with your dog, taking time off, just you and your dog. Some of you are thinking about getting home or adopting a stray dog. Go for it. It's the best decision. You should consider doing it. Read more about what the pansy flower symbolizes. Pansy. I love pansies. I just noticed. If you're thinking about adopting a stray dog or a stray animal, or you're thinking about donating to a dog shelter, please go ahead and do that. There are so many canines waiting for your kindness. For some of you, very specific message, your dog is getting fatter and unhealthier. Change their diet. That was the message for you, pal number 4. I wish you all the very best and take good care of yourself. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this reading, for supporting my work, for all the love and support, all the mails that I receive always. It means a lot to me when I connect to you. When I'm able to help you in some way, it feels good. But most of all, remember that we should always find some time to take care of ourselves. Okay? So do that for yourself.